It's wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for taking your time to practice with me. My name is Brittany, and I'm excited to share this morning stretch with you today. This is a practice that can either be done on a mat if you would like to grab a mat, or if you want to lay in your bed, that's fine too. So this is actually a really great way to start your day. It might be a really wonderful practice for you to do at the beginning of every day as well. It's kind of a nice way to ease into your day. And even if you are practicing later in the day and it might not be the first thing that you're doing today, that's okay too, because just remember, you can start your day over anytime you need to. And so this might be a nice way to ease back into your day and start anew. So we are going to begin our practice laying all the way down. I invite you to lay down on your back. And as we lay ourselves down, bend your knees and place the soles of your feet on your mat or your bed. And we'll take our feet a little bit wider than the hips. So if you have a mat, just as wide as the hips. If you're on your bed, just a little bit wider than your hips. And then start to knock your knees together. So feet as wide as the mat. And as we begin our practice, I invite you to place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Gently close your eyes and settle into this space for yourself. Just bring awareness to being aware and alert. Bring your awareness to being awake in this moment. Oftentimes when we first wake up in our day, we either wake up to an alarm, or even if we wake up naturally, a lot of times we don't give ourselves that space to ease into our day. We often jump up right away, or maybe look at our phones and start with technology. So this practice gives us the opportunity to ease into our day with full awareness that we are awake, but also allowing ourselves the time and space to move from stillness into movement. So as you notice that you are awake and aware, start to deepen your breath a little bit more. Begin to add an extra second onto every inhale that you take, and an extra second onto every exhale. And just breathe into your hands. Notice the rise and fall of your hands on your belly and chest with every breath in and with every breath out. And as you say to yourself in your mind, I am awake. I am aware. And I am alert in this present moment. Just let your body be breathed. And a really beautiful way to start our day is from a space of gratitude. So can you call to mind something that you are grateful for? It may be a person. Maybe it's something like the shelter that you live in, or the food that you get to eat. the clean water accessible to you. Maybe it's gratitude to the breath that you're taking right now. Just being able to breathe and getting the opportunity to start a new day. See if you can allow a gentle smile to fall upon your face as you think of this space of gratitude, and really allow that gratitude to be the space that steers you through your day. Yes, things will come up and they might challenge you, and there is always an opportunity to come back to gratitude for what we do have, for the ability to be here and experience everything that's happening, and for having the chance to start another day. As you keep that space of gratitude in your heart, I invite you to set an intention for your day. Maybe your intention is to live from that space of gratitude. Maybe you have an intention to be motivated or to be calm throughout your day. Throughout this practice, I invite you to continue to bring this intention in to the forefront of your mind. And just notice if your mind does wander and you start thinking about your to-dos for later today. Can you come back into the space of your breath that you're breathing right now? Remind yourself of the intention that you're setting for your day. And bring your heart back to the space of gratitude and what you're thankful for. Let's take a cleansing breath together as we invite ourselves into our day. Take a full inhale through your nose. And a long exhale out. Keep your intention in the forefront of your mind and start to heel toe your feet closer to one another, back in towards center. Hug your knees into your chest. And just take a nice little gentle rock from side to side if that feels good for you. Starting to invite yourself into this beautiful day ahead. And as you come back into center, if you're rocking side to side, hold your hands on top of your knees and start to make big circles with your knees in one direction. And send your awareness into the biggest joint of your body, into your hips. And just notice where this movement's coming from. Starting to bring gentle movement in. Waking up your physical body, waking up your awareness and your presence, and start to move your circles in the other direction. If there are any places where you feel any discomfort or anything that you might label as less than ideal, see if you can just be with it. And instead of wishing that it would go away, see if you can embrace it, send it love. So if you feel any tension or frustration in your hips in this moment, maybe just say to your hips, I love you, hips. It's okay that you're feeling that way. I acknowledge you. And start to bring your knees back into center. And as you hold onto your knees, start to squeeze your knees in toward your chest. Bring your chin up toward your chest, maybe even lift your forehead to your knees. And then slowly lower your head down as you start to bring your feet down toward the ground. Hold on to the knees and allow your chin to lift up toward the sky. Shoulder blades away from the mat. And then again like this. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe lift your forehead up toward your knees. Curl into a little ball. Lower your head back down. Feet reach toward your mat or your bed. Chin up toward the sky. Find a nice little stretch in your shoulders and your upper back. One more time. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently lift your forehead to your knees. Lower your head back down. Bring your toes down toward the mat. And allow your knees to pull on your hands, to pull on your arms for a nice gentle stretch. And slowly come back into neutral with your head. Place your feet down on your floor or on your bed. With your feet hip-width apart, bring your arms down along your sides. Crawl your feet toward your glutes. Maybe you even can graze your heels with your fingertips. Bring all of your attention to that space. And start to flow with our breath, coming into a gentle bridge flow. Press through your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up toward the sky. Maybe it's just a couple of inches off of the ground. And as you exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. 2 more times like this. Inhale, gently lift up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Last time. Inhale, gently lift. And exhale, lower down. Keep your eyes closed if that feels good for you. Gently start to roll over onto one side of your body. Take your time to get there. Make a pillow for yourself with your arm. And just notice the gentle movement in the body, even if you feel like your body is still. Can you notice the bend at your elbows, the hinge at your hips, the bend at your knees? Noticing this movement of the body. Even if we aren't in dynamic movement, there's a lot of movement of our prana, our life force. Just simply bringing awareness to being alert to these movements of the body is a big deal. Something to be grateful for. Take your time, and when it feels good for you, press into your hands. Slowly press yourself up to a seat. If you would like to sit up on a pillow, if that feels good for you, feel free to do so. And come into a comfortable place to sit. Maybe that is a kneeling position or a cross-legged position. You can keep your eyes closed here if you like. If you feel like you need to start waking yourself up, you can keep a soft gaze down toward the floor, letting the light in, bringing your awareness to the morning and to this space and time. We'll start to wake up our body here, inviting a little bit of alertness and awakeness, and really paying attention to everything that we are focusing on here. So take your fingertips to your temples and start to give yourself a nice little temple massage here. I even noticed that I just naturally took a really deep breath in when I started to do this. So just notice the things that you feel. And maybe you do invite a little bit deeper of a breath into this space. Inviting more oxygen into your lungs. Inviting more awareness into this moment. And inviting your intention for your day to be present. You might stick with the temple massage, or maybe you start to take your fingers to your forehead and just rub along any places that you might feel any tension in the forehead. Maybe give yourself a nice massage for your scalp, run your fingers through your hair. We're just waking up here anyway, so it's okay if you mess the hair up a little bit. No big deal. Just notice what you feel. And it's okay to take some cleansing breaths or sighs or make a little noise as you wake up your body. And then take your hands and your fingertips to the hinge at your jaw. So right near your earlobes. And just start to massage this big muscle in your jaw with your fingertips, maybe in circles or moving one finger at a time. Allow your teeth to part. This muscle in your jaw is the strongest muscle per square inch in your body. So especially for those of us who tend to clench our teeth at night or even grind our teeth, this is a really good way to release extra tension and to even signal to the nervous system and to this space, it's okay to relax, it's okay to release. There's no need to grip or hold on to any of that tightness. I don't need that right now. And then gently start to release your hands down. Take a moment to notice the sensations that you feel. The sensations you feel in your head, your face. And then starting to follow your breath, take your awareness to your neck. And on your inhale, start to lift your head up, nose up toward the sky. With your exhale, bring your chin down toward your chest. Follow your breath. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And when you lower your chin to your chest, pause here and just notice what you feel. You may feel a stretch in your head or the back of your neck. Maybe you even feel a stretch through your upper back or all the way down through the spine. Just notice what you feel. Keep your chin lowered toward your chest. Gently start to roll your right ear over toward your right shoulder and pause for a moment. And then bring your chin back down toward your chest. Other side, left ear rolls down toward your left shoulder and pause. And then back toward center. Start to link this movement with your breath. Inhale, right ear rolls over toward the right shoulder. No need to force it down or shrug the shoulder up. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, left ear toward your left shoulder and pause. Exhale, down to center. One more time each side. Right ear toward right shoulder, inhale. Back to center, exhale. Other side, left ear, left shoulder, inhale. And exhale, back to center. Pause and center. Slowly start to lift your head back up to neutral. And even if your eyes are closed, start to turn your head over to the right like you're looking over your right shoulder. And then move back through center as you turn your head to the left, over toward your left shoulder. And just gently move from side to side. Take all of your attention to your neck, to this gentle movement right now. It's all you have to pay attention to. One more time to each side, one more time to the right. And one more time to the left. Bring your head back in through center, bring it to neutral, facing forward. And start to move your attention down to your shoulders and give yourself big shoulder circles in one direction. Notice if you feel any tightness or tension in your shoulders. Invite a gentle softening through that tension. Allow every exhale to be a space where you can invite a gentle release and letting go. Continue to slow your breath and then start to roll your shoulders in the other direction. Not only inviting a gentle release, but also an awakening of these spaces of your body, waking up with ease and calm. On your next inhale, shrug both shoulders up by your ears. And exhale, slowly roll your shoulders all the way back down, release, let go. And take your right hand to your right shoulder and just give your left shoulder, your right hand to your left shoulder, and give your shoulder a nice little squeeze on your neck and your shoulder. Big squeeze here. And then take your hand and sweep your hand down your left shoulder, down your left arm, and all the way through your left palm. 2 more times like this. A nice little sweep through the arm, releasing anything you don't need out through the hand. And 1 more time, a little sweep through the arm, maybe a little squeeze of the arm on the way down, and sweep it out the fingertips. Other side. Take your left hand to your right shoulder and squeeze out the shoulder. Nice little release. Welcoming your day. Keep your intention at the forefront of your mind. With your right palm facing up, just take your left hand and sweep it down your shoulder, your upper arm, your lower arm, through the palm and out the fingertips. 2 more times, a nice gentle sweep down the arm, releasing energy you don't need, to invite in the things that you do. 1 more time, maybe a little squeeze of the arm on the way down, and release it all the way out. Take your awareness to your hands, and then just give your hands a nice little squeeze. Just notice what you're feeling in your hands today. If they're stiff or tight, maybe they feel really good. And then take your hands wide, give yourself little jazz hands, wiggle your fingers. And then take the backs of your wrists together, fingers out wide, and keep your wrists connected. And we'll start to make big circles with the wrist, but keep the wrists connected if you can. 1 direction. And then start to roll your wrists in the other direction. This is also a really good one that we can use in the middle of the day if we are on a computer for a long period of time, or we're on our phones. We use our hands in our work. This can be a nice gentle release. Come back into center, bring your hands out wide, and then lower your pinky fingers, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and thumb. And then open thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky. And do that again, but maybe a little bit faster, 1 finger at a time. 1 more time. Wiggle out your hands. Just give them a little shake. And take your hands down to your legs and your thighs and give your legs a nice squeeze. And your upper legs. Down through your lower legs. And if it feels comfortable for your body, maybe take the soles of your feet together if that feels okay on your hips and your knees. And give your lower legs a nice little squeeze here. And take your thumbs to the insides of your ankles and give your ankles a little massage. And start to massage your feet, the bottoms of the feet, the inner aspect of the arch. Give your toes a little bit of attention. Give a little bit of gratitude to your feet that walk you through your days. Say thank you, feet. I know I don't pay attention to you very much, but I appreciate you. And start to straighten your legs out in front of you. You can bring your hands behind you and just take a moment to wiggle out your knees. Wiggle out your toes, your ankles. Come back into your comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Relax through your shoulders. Take an inhale, reach both of your arms up toward the sky. Exhale, bring your right hand down and lean over to the right. Reach your left fingertips to the right. You don't have to come all the way down to the ground. It's not about getting as deep into the pose as possible. Keep both of your sits bones rooted into the earth and just take a nice gentle stretch. Make sure that you can continue to breathe deeply. Your eyes might remain closed, or maybe at this point it feels good to open your eyes and start to let the light in a little bit more. Reach a little bit further. And then on your next inhale, bring both arms up to the sky. And bring your left hand down, right arm all the way up and overhead. And leave some space for your breath. So again, yes, maybe you can bring your elbow all the way down and reach forward or reach to the side, but maybe it just feels good for you to stay a little bit more uplifted so you have more space in your lungs to breathe. Relax through any tightness or tension. Breathe deep. And on your next inhale, bring both arms all the way back up to the sky. Exhale, pull your hands to heart center. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, let's take a twist to the right, moving from your belly, then your rib cage, then your chest and your shoulders. Left hand to your right thigh. Right fingertips behind you. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe deep. And if you've opened your eyes to your day, just notice what you see. Notice what you feel. Maybe move just a little bit deeper into this gentle twist. And then inhale, come back to center, reach both arms all the way up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Left fingertips behind you, start from the belly, then move your rib cage, your shoulders, and then your head. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears, sit up nice and tall. Notice the things you feel without forcing anything to happen. Just be here with everything that is. Maybe twist just a little bit deeper here. And with your inhale, come back to center, reach both arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, pull your hands to heart center. Take your hands out nice and wide, fingertips spread wide. Lift up through your heart space, start to open up through your heart, opening up to your day. Lift your head up if that feels good. Nice little gentle back bend through the mid back and upper back. Take a deep breath in, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, round through your spine, reach your arms forward like you're diving into a pool. 2 more like this. Inhale, lift all the way up, open your heart to the day. Exhale, round forward, release. 1 more time like this, yogis. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round all the way. On your inhale, straighten your spine, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, pull your hands to heart center. And just take a moment to reconnect with your intention for your day. Reconnect to a space of gratitude. Notice how your body feels in this moment. Notice your breath. Breathing in deep. Just allow yourself to be present. And as you move into your day, see if you can take this presence, this gentleness, and this intention with you, with gratitude in your heart and the space of an open heart into the rest of your day and into everyone that you encounter, and especially to yourself. be fully present for you, and allow yourself to invite in the things that you need into your day. I want to thank you so much for taking your time to stretch this morning with me and to invite in the space of your day that you'd like to walk through. The goodness and light that's within me and my heart sees and honors the goodness and light within you and your heart as well. Namaste. As you move into your day, I invite you to do so with a smile on your face and a smile in your heart. Thank you so very much for taking your time to practice with me, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon.